You insert the magazine, but you cannot.
Target on the red bullseye. Target on the red bullseye. 9mm. 9mm. 5.56. 5.56. It's a two-way movement. Two-way rights TV.
All right, cool. All right, guys. So, welcome back to Two-Way Rights TV. Today, I'm going to talk to you about the Juggernaut Tactical, and this is a fixed mag, right?
Fixed mag.
Fixed mag. So, what's the difference between a fixed mag and a featureless rifle? So, you already know that the featureless rifle, the first thing you see is the fin. The fin. And on the fixed mag, you don't have a fin. Why is that? Well, in order for me to unload and load, I'll show you right now. On the featureless, all you gotta do is just press a button, you unload, you load. But you cannot grip it, all right? On the fixed mag, it's a little different, but not that hard. You insert the magazine, but you cannot release it. You have to press this button right here. Once you press it, it opens up a little bit. Then you're able to release it. You close it, you put in the next magazine, and you're ready to go again. Since there's nothing in there, that's why it says like that. So once it's loaded, you shoot, but you cannot unload it. With a little bit of practice, you'll be able to get it. Simple as that. Another thing you can do with this one is you can add a vertical grip. I cannot have this vertical grip on mine that's a featureless, because it will be considered an evil feature. So I have a hand stop instead of a vertical grip. On this one, you could have a vertical grip, and you could have a flash hider. This is a muzzle brake just like mine, but you could add a flash hider on this one. And another thing that you could also have on this one is that you can have an adjustable stock. You adjust it to your accommodations. On the featureless, it's a fixed stock. You cannot move it or adjust it. It has a screw. You could adjust it with the screwdriver and then put it to the place where it's more comfortable, but then you have to put the screw back and you can't move it. It has to stay still. So you have the fin, you cannot adjust the stock, you cannot put a vertical grip, and you cannot have a flash hider. That's pretty much all the features that you cannot add on a featureless. That's why it's called featureless. But you could load and unload with just the push of a button. On this one, it's more comfortable to grab. I could already feel the difference. It feels more comfortable, better grip. Better grip over here on my forearms. You can feel my forearms having a good grip, my hands. And the only difference is you just got to get used to pressing this button. Then you're able to unload. And boom, you're ready to go. There you go. It's a preference. I personally have the featureless because I wanted to reload and unload. But to be honest with you, I hate the fin. And I wish I had this because I can feel the difference right now. Just by holding this, it feels way better, more control, and the grip like this. Then with the featureless, you see it has the fin. It doesn't let me wrap my hand around. It doesn't feel as comfortable as the other one. What I do have for this one is a sling. Once I add the sling, it's lighter and I have more control. But in a real scenario, will I have time to put on the sling? I don't know. Let's hope that that never happens. But there you have it. So California compliant featureless rifle, California compliant fixed mag. Let me know what you think. What would you prefer? Comment down below. Thank you.